All right, let's get right into it. In just the next few minutes, we're going to break down a super simple daily reset. This is all about helping you stop fighting with your body and finally start feeling energized and, back in control again.
Okay, so does this sound like you? You're doing all the right things, right? You're eating well, you're trying to exercise, but you're still puffy, you've got that brain fog, and the scale just will not budge. It feels like you're just pushing a boulder uphill, and nothing you do seems to make any real difference.
Well, here is the most important thing you need to hear today. It is not your fault. This has nothing to do with laziness or not having enough willpower. Nope, this is about biology. Your body is literally sending out distress signals, waving a big red flag that something deeper is out of whack. And we're talking specifically about your hormones and your lymphatic system.
So to figure out how to fix it, we've got to understand why it's happening in the first place. It's really this vicious cycle, One problem just feeds right into the next and you end up feeling completely and utterly stuck.
Let's use an analogy to make this super simple. I want you to think of your body as a big, bustling city. The highways, those are your blood vessels, zipping around and delivering all the good stuff, like oxygen and nutrients, to every single part of town.
But every city has to have a garbage collection system, right? And this is the part we almost always forget about. In your body, that's your lymphatic system. It's like this hidden network of garbage trucks quietly going around collecting all the junk, toxins, extra fluid, all that cellular waste.
And this is where the problem starts. When that waste management system gets sluggish and slows down, what happens? The trash piles up on the streets, and that's exactly what you feel as puffiness, bloating, and swelling. Your body is literally struggling to take out the trash.
All that built-up waste creates what you could call a hidden fire deep inside your tissues. We call it chronic inflammation. Now, a little bit of inflammation is actually good. It helps you heal. But this is a constant, low-grade fire that's always smoldering. It damages your systems, messes with your hormones, and makes your fat cells just incredibly stubborn. And that brings us to the next big problem. Think of your hormones as the city's traffic lights. They're supposed to direct everything, your metabolism, your mood, your energy. But that inflammation we just talked about, it jams the signals. Suddenly the lights are stuck on red, grinding your metabolism to a halt. Or maybe they're just flashing on and off like crazy, causing mood swings and exhaustion. You can't diet or exercise your way through a city full of broken traffic lights. It just doesn't work. So the big question is, how do we fix those traffic lights and get the garbage trucks moving again? Well, here's the good news. Your system isn't broken. It's just dormant. It's waiting for you to activate it. And it all boils down to 4 really simple forces of flow.
The answer is actually in 4 simple, totally natural things you can do to hit the reset button. We're talking about deep breathing, a little bit of gentle bouncing, some simple self-massage, and some mindful energy work. That's it. These are the keys to unlocking your body's own amazing ability to heal itself.
And you want to know the best part? You don't need to spend hours at the gym. Not at all. We're going to combine these 4 forces into one simple, super effective daily reset that takes just 5 minutes.
Yep, that's it. Just 5 minutes. You have to remember, your body responds to consistency, not punishment. It's just like brushing your teeth, right? A small thing you do every day that prevents huge problems later on. Okay, so here's what the routine looks like. First, 1 minute of deep belly breathing. This really gets the lymph pumping through your chest. Then, 2 minutes of gentle bouncing to flush out all those toxins. After that, 1 minute of light, gentle stroking on your arms and legs to clear the pathways. And you finish with 1 minute of slow, mindful movement to calm down those stress hormones. Now that 2-minute bounce, we can actually supercharge it. There's a special technique called the hormone harmony rebound. It's designed specifically to target and balance your entire endocrine system while you move. So as you're gently bouncing, you're not just mindlessly jumping. You're going to bring your focus, your mindful intention, to key areas. You're sending energy to your brain, your pituitary and pineal glands, your thyroid, your adrenals, all the way down to your reproductive glands. Just by focusing on these spots, you're helping to reduce that inflammation and wake up the exact glands that are in charge of your hormones. Okay, so what actually happens when you commit to this little 5-minute practice every day? Well, let me tell you, the transformation goes way, way beyond a number on a scale. This is about shifting from feeling puffy and just stuck to feeling genuinely powerful.
I mean, look at this trade-off. You're swapping out that constant puffiness and bloating for real confidence and radiance. That frustrating brain fog and exhaustion, it gets replaced by mental clarity and energy that actually lasts all day. The mood swings, they smooth out into emotional balance. And that stubborn weight, it starts to take care of itself, almost like magic.
And you'll start seeing results faster than you might think. Seriously, within the first week, you'll probably notice you're less puffy, you're sleeping better, you just feel calmer. Then by week 2 or 3, your clothes start fitting a little differently, your energy's way up and cravings are down. And after a month, we're talking about real, sustainable changes, glowing skin, and a level of confidence you may not have felt in a long time. When it all comes down to it, this is the main takeaway. This isn't about killing yourself with intense workouts or starving yourself on some crazy diet. It's just about the incredible power of small, consistent actions that compound over time and create a really profound change. So, I want to leave you with this question. Just take a second and imagine, what would your life feel like if you had more energy, a clear mind, and a body that was finally working with you instead of fighting you every step of the way? What could just 5 minutes a day really unlock for you?